Tamar. No, not that one. No, the other one, that poor child. Or her niece. No. I'm not a princess. I'm just unlucky in love, I guess. Husband number one. He was a bad dude. God didn't like him. So he kind of... So, hashtag marriage is a family thing. I had to marry his younger brother. Yeah, well, he was greedy and a bad dude, so... For him too. So, I was supposed to marry the third son, but my father-in-law, he had a pride issue, and I think he was scared of me, so... Do you know he sent me home? And if he'd have had his way, I'd have been a widow all the rest of my days. Me? No! I don't think so. I gave him a chance. He could have done what was right. I waited. But sometimes, you gotta take what's yours by right. I did what I had to do. I'm not saying I'm proud of it. But a woman's gotta do what a woman's gotta do. Amen. As I said, hashtag marriage is a family thing with us. I mean, it all ended out, okay? I got 2 beautiful twin boys out of it, and IStayWinning.com.
I'm Rahab. I hear you talking about me, you know. You call me a harlot. You make fun of my name. Why? Really? It doesn't matter. I could say that I'm just an innkeeper. I could say I'm just a foreign woman. Or I could say I'm a dangerous woman because I'm outside the power of any man. But none of that really matters. Oh, keep your gossip and your rumors if they make you happy. They're not important. What's important are stories. Okay, you could say those are gossip and rumors too, but this wasn't like the everyday gossip that spills so easily from mouth to mouth. No. These were terrifying stories. Stories of a God who fought. Stories of a sea dried up. Stories of kings falling to their knees. I could have turned them in, you know, those 2 men. I knew the king was powerful. But this God, he freed the slaves. This God brought death to men in power. And if this God could be my God, then it was worth the risk.
You don't know my name. I don't remember my name. It wasn't written down. I guess they didn't think it was important. You know my mother's name? She was beautiful. You know my father David's name? You may even know the name of my mother's first husband. He's dead. Like me. Was dead a few months before I was born. My father killed him, you see. Killed him because of me. Because I was proof that he had taken my mother in adultery. And don't go saying it was her fault either. He was king. He was all powerful. He could do whatever he wanted. And she was my mother. Don't tell me he wept. Don't tell me he prayed. Don't tell me he did all he could to save me. I died because of him. I died because of his sin. He It didn't fix anything.
Am I late? I'm sorry. Hi. My name is Ruth. I'm not really anybody important though, so I'm not really sure why I'm... Well, it's my mother-in-law you should really be talking to. She's amazing. No, seriously. She's been through so much, you know? First, there was the famine, and then the death of her husband and her sons. My husband. Well, my first husband. But I couldn't just leave her, you know? After all of that. And I didn't want to either. She was, well, family. And yes, we were poor. So poor. But they're God and they're people. They provided for their poor. Not everybody does that. And they say that their God tells them to. Can you imagine? A God that cares for, well, me? I'm nobody. I'm not even one of their people. Just a foreign widow. But they provided for me too. And my husband, the one I have now, he made sure that nobody hurt me. Now, maybe it was because he liked me a little. Maybe it's because he saw something of his mother in me. Maybe he heard about me and Naomi. I don't really know. But I think it might be more than that. I think it might have something to do with his God. My God. All I know is that I had nothing. I was nothing. And now I am blessed beyond measure. Oh, sorry. I think I hear the baby crying. Gotta go.
Generations, promises, mothers, a son. My soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God, my Savior.